So I soft launched these in Castles on the weekend. Going on holidays in a couple of weeks now. So I thought I'd soft launch these glasses. Now you can be a bit more flamboyant on holidays, can't you? You can,
Yeah, no one knows you.
yeah. Well, so I soft launched these, and Tom Mahoney was fucking disgusted. What's wrong with him?
Like you said, you soft launched them at the biggest running event in Wales.
But you were questionably dressed as well, man. Them shorts were wild.
Yeah, the shorts were wild, I know, but I was celebrating.
Yeah, these glasses. Shall I take them on holidays or not? Let us know. Let me know. Wait,
Yeah.
should we start the episode? Welcome to the Runs podcast, the one after Welsh Castle Relays. Nick, we're just saying, I'm tired and I only rocked up for the second half of the second day. You must be zonked.
Yeah, it's been a tough 2 days getting back. My voice is croaky. It's been, yesterday, got up, went to work. I was fine till about dinner, and then it hit me. I was like, oh, fuck. Hangover, tired, everything started happening all afternoon, and yeah, still tired today.
The thing is, right, we'll get on to everything, but you've run leg 3. And after a race, you've got that, it's like, euphoric is the wrong word, isn't it? But you've got that release you need to have, but you don't get a chance in Castles, I guess, because you're straight to the next leg. Like, so you don't really get a chance to reflect, because you ran a hell of a leg as well. But you don't get much chance to reflect on it, do you?
I had zero chance to reflect because I was slung straight in Alad's Range Rover to drive him to his leg. Like, literally shook hands with Arwell and Wilf from CDF, who were like not far behind me, and it was like I was dragged into a fucking Range Rover to drive at the Dolgate like.
Oh, Castles. We get on to Castles now. That's going to be the main thing. But before we get on to Castles, let's stop off Sunday morning in Swansea Half. I went down to Swansea Half, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I didn't know where the route was or anything, and I didn't anticipate quite how many people were doing it. It was massive.
Was it?
That's a nice route.
Yeah, well, they changed it a couple of years ago. I did it when they did this for the first time. You go up, like, down to St. Helens and then back around and then go again, don't know.
Yeah, but no, you come up and then you go through the Kingsway. I had Kingsway to myself with the camera.
That's right, Kingsway and back down. What's
But
it
then
called?
you look around past the castle and then down the street behind Wine Street.
Yeah.
And then back out onto it. So yeah, nice loop. Nice way.
That added like 5k, didn't it? So you don't have to go out as far.
Yeah.
Down the front.
Yeah. I think up on the Kingsway I was, mile 4 maybe, so it added quite a bit.
So I did a bit more then, yeah. Yeah, because it was a 5-mile race I didn't even know about until I seen Paul Mason come third in. I didn't even realise it.
I didn't even see him.
Didn't you?
No.
I seen it on his Insta and he messaged me saying, like, I didn't even know there was a 5-miler on down there with that.
Yeah, because remember a couple of months ago I was pissed off with the 5-miler because it's just like squeezing money out of everyone. More money.
I've forgotten about it.
On the 5-miler, Nathan Smith ran the 5-miler. You remember Nathan Smith, guys, from a couple of episodes ago. But he was working. So Nathan works in residential care with children, and he was 2 of the kids that live in the house. They've got into running as well, and I thought that was really cool. Like, that's a nice little shift for Nathan. But it's nice to see these youngsters as well finding something to do and finding as well.
Definitely, that's massive, isn't it, for him to get them out and get them doing something like our big event. Brilliant. They must have loved that.
Not as much as they might have loved watching him fall over and cut his elbow open, but
yeah, he'd have fallen.
But yeah, fantastic. So Caden and Reese, well done on the 5-mile. Half marathon next, boys, is it?
Aye.
Excellent. And then the half, obviously. There was loads of people down there. There were vests everywhere. Home was out. Away was out. Massive shout out to Valley Boy Pix as well, who was down there on the camera. And he's always keeps an eye out for the vests and sends them over as well. What a guy. Cracking photos.
Yeah, it was.
Sam Evans really pushing the boundaries about pink and white fucking colourway. Fair play in his white half tights. Pink our socks as well, and pink and white Vaporflies as well, I think. Fucking pink,
just a full kit, wasn't it? Full kit was.
Sam, well done, but what an athlete Sam is, by the way, because whatever he does, high rocks, half marathon, Ironman, London he was as well, he always competing, always in the business end, always fucking training it, like.
Yeah, it was a good day when there was some class running down there by the looks of it. Seen
Yeah.
a load of PBs.
Seen Jocko, Craig. You remember Craig, the yo-yo king as well? I got a lovely photo of him doing his laces up on the wall. It looks like he's trying to escape.
I was just going to say, where was that? Like, what was he trying to do?
Doing his laces up, I think he was.
Is that
But
what he's doing? He's going to put his foot in the eye,
I seen him with my super zoom and I was like, yeah, it's Craig. I'm getting him. But he enjoyed it. Craig's funny and he's always moaning about his dad bod and questioning himself when in reality he's a fucking flying machine. Like.
Yeah, sells himself short.
Yeah. So yeah, Craig, obviously, great run from Craig as usual. But the standouts are now people, our longest kind of fans or whatever we call them, friends. Carly Stone knocked 3 minutes off her personal best in a Welsh vest, so well done. Well. Class run. Would have been faster if you didn't fucking divert to get in front of my camera on the Kingsway. It's probably lost a couple of seconds with that. I forgot how fast and thick people come through in a race, like, you know, and it's so hard just watching for people you know when they start to dribble through. We've got that. And then Emily Marchant, we had her on last week. She's been nervous about this one as well, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Racing against, I'm going to say proper runners, but she's a proper runner as well. But 1:15 in the fucking bag, Emily.
75.
Well, I would say 75. What do you reckon? 75 or 1:15?
It's weird for the half. I go like 75, 82. Yeah, I say it like that. Sounds
When
better. I don't know.
100?
No, maybe 130. Yeah. So it's
89 minutes.
88, 89, and then you might say 90 or then 131. So I'm going with that, 90.
1:15. Zoom in. Well done.
Unreal run. Also, Ogmore Phoenix on a mad streak of about 160 days. Emir again, 125.
Flying.
He's on fire.
He was, fair play. He's run after run after run at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing run every day, like, and he's fucking got him back at it. Fair play, he's killing it.
He started an Instagram about like 120 days ago, wherever it was, and then he must have like maybe, unless I didn't follow it, I can't remember. I remember seeing it. Then I thought, oh, he's stopped, but he obviously hasn't stopped. He's just focused on more than the Instagram page.
I think so, yeah.
What a run. Loads of S. Loads of my people out enjoying as well. Caught a couple of people beforehand as well. Shout out to Drew, dual running, caught me, burnt my ear off for a couple of minutes. Had a good chat with him in the holiday village. That's where I'm going on holidays, in the run village, event village, whatever you want to call it. Goodie bag as well. Did you see the goodie bag? No bananas, but plenty in there.
Was there? No, I didn't see none of it today. Obviously, it was fucking flying around wherever I was at the time. So I seen a few people's. Obviously, I wasn't even up to speed much with Strava, and I just a bit of Insta I caught where I was uploading stuff or sending stuff to you.
Yeah.
I think Jack Reddy ran another PV, didn't he? Ran most of it with Nick, also from Ponty. So obviously front end then Omar. Well, you said he smoked.
Omar had done a job one day. They were going for it. Mile 4 up on the Kingsway. I've got some brilliant photos then. Their strides were matching as well, so the photos look obviously class. They were neck and neck, and their strides were matching, so the photos look amazing. Not that Derry gives a fuck about any photos that I've got, but yeah. And then I don't know what happened, or it's just Omar's day, really, isn't it? It's between them two, and it's always one of the days, isn't it? But Omar beat him by a stretch in the end.
Yeah, he said it was a bit of a gap towards the end.
But we'll let him off. We'll give him
yeah,
left in the middle of the night, and he changing nappies and stuff like that.
And out milking cows or something in between that.
As well,
yeah,
I know what it was. He had a new vest on.
He did. I seen that in the photo today. He got a sore one, didn't he?
Yeah, ditched back to the old school. Yeah, get back to the disintegrated one, Derry boy. Happy days. So yeah, and then it was quick and zoom over to Merthyr. I met with them, wasn't it, for castles.
You got the stage 18, didn't you? Worked out the timing, and you got the red car. Yeah. Seen Grant, didn't he? Ready rock and roll.
Yeah. But so let's start castles. Let's explain it to somebody who doesn't know, because what advert for club running in Wales. Like, do you know what?
Yeah.
Come for Wales can fuck off. We don't even need them anyway because Castles is undefeated. Like,
Yeah. So for the layman, it's a relay race from the north to the south of Wales. Starts on a Saturday morning at Carnarvon Castle. There's 20 stages or legs. One runner from each team obviously does each leg. It's not like a traditional relay you'd think of Baton. So at a certain time, stage 1 starts 10 o'clock, stage 2 11, and it rolls all the way down. Newtown halfway, stage 10 it finishes. That's a class finish, as you would have seen from the video with this shoe that went a bit mad, with me handing him a beer.
That's still going on like 15k watt views.
So that's like a class finish there. Then everyone goes on a piss. Obviously not the day 2 runners. Then we kickstart again, 7 o'clock Sunday morning from Newtown and continue all the way down through Wales, Brecon, Merthyr, and finish in Cardiff, close to Cardiff Castle at Pontcanna Field this year.
Yeah.
But again, another bit of a glory leg, big long stretch running down, and everyone's there, party atmosphere. So yeah, there's about 62 teams, 61 teams this year on the start. Highgate defending from last year, get to
Didn't
lead
defend
out.
it very well, did it?
What's that?
Didn't defend it very well.
They did not. No, they were way off the pace. I don't know what happened there. I know on the leg I ran 3, their runner had stopped. They're about 2 miles in. I think he did finish eventually, but obviously he had an issue, so they probably lost an hour there. But
Yeah.
no, it's just fucking unbelievable. Like I say, the cream of the cream. Fucking in Welsh running, English, not English, but like you have few English teams, Salford, Leeds.
Top end, isn't it? Like the
Top
side
end.
next to North Wales, like so.
Yeah, you have a lot of teams come, even from the south, come up. You have all the best of the Welsh teams, Ponty, fucking CDF, Neath, Pwscol were up there this year, Bridgend, us, Maryniodd.
So,
It's just mad. The standard's unbelievable. I don't know how many course records went.
but I
There's
seen a lot of yellow t-shirts. Like.
Yeah, that's the stage win. So every stage winner gets that, male, female, vet. But like,
What's the course record then? Just your name.
so I think you get a little dragon. I can't remember. You get that for King, Queen of the Mountain as well, a Monarch of the Mountain, which we've seen what happened on Sunday. That was fucking class. But no, it's just unbelievable. The camaraderie between every team, the support on the course, because obviously it's open roads. So once you set off, they like stop the traffic a bit, bang, off you go. Like legs 1 and 2 are a bit hard to follow because they're down a cycle track. But then my leg this year I got on 3, Criccieth. Great start. Just literally in a bus stop on the main road. Off we go to mine 2 Rog. So yeah, that was fucking good running with Arwell for a bit, and Wilf from CDF. We got a little pack going. Jake was long gone after 200 metres. It was mental. So yeah, my leg went really well. I ran it really well, ran it strong, ran it how I wanted to. And yeah, the hill at the end was a bit of a bastard, but once you're up and over that and back down the other side, it's a class finish outside the pub.
Yeah.
But every stage is just class. Like you've got all the cars, minibuses following, beeping, stopping in laybys, handing out water, sponges. And no matter what team you're from, everyone supports everyone. It's unbelievable. Obviously, you've got your rivalry on the road and who you're close to in the table, but I love it. You know that now. It's my 3rd year in a row. I'm sure everyone else that does it would say the same. It's just fucking fantastic event. Got a big shout out to Les Groups because how they put that on. Unreal management.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, like for us to just look after one team, like I help and organise a lot. I do a lot of the driving. Like this year, I think we had a spot on minibus, 3 vehicles. We had a nail to a T. Like I say, I finished my stage, and then because I was having to get our led to stage 6, I was literally yanked it off the fucking finish line talking to people for a minute, and on we go. Like, you have got to be on top of it, but it's just unreal. It's just like anyone. I don't know how many messages we've had over the weekend of people saying, "Wow, looks amazing." Boys saying, "I want to get involved in this."
Join the club, like.
Join the club, then.
Just join the club.
Join the club. Put your name in the hat. Like, there's different clubs. Different clubs will do different things for qualifying to get in that top 20. Like we do a qualify around the Valley Lap, 10 miles over January to March, but we're looking, maybe change that because a lot of teams do offer 10k or half over the full season, which I think could work better. It gives you more of a broader chance to have a couple of hits at it, chance to not have an illness, injury.
Yeah.
It's just an unreal event. And if you can get in a team, get an experience there. Because what did you say? It was like he was only there a couple of legs and it was class.
No, absolutely. Right, let's work through the legs quickly, right?
Go
So,
on.
and we'll use Ogmo as the base around it.
Yeah.
And plug in any shout outs around it as well, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And just to explain, like, if you've probably understood it, but so then if Ogmo win the first leg, 2 minutes in front of the second person, you're plus, everyone else is +2 and whatever, and that's where the time gets made up
Just
throughout.
a cumulative time for your runner on each leg. So you've got a bib, barcode on it. The barcode scanner, they give you a token at the end, what position you come. Scan both, they just all accumulate up, and they're brilliant. Because after every leg, bang, within minutes or 15 minutes, the results are going up. So you've got live from everyone. So yeah, John for us runs the first leg,
John the
104.
Massive, leg 1, 9.1 miles from Caernarfon Castle to Pennygroes.
Yeah, so his time 104 was there, I think John ran.
I don't know, I've only got meet the teams from...
Yeah. So Collie runs out. That then next runner, they kick off. Jason Griffiths for us, leg 2. His time then adds on, and it just keeps getting added up.
Yeah.
So, like end of day 1, they'll set out then, right, so and so's first sec. I think Salford will lead in after day 1. I think Ponty second, Mironis third, whatever it was. And then on you go to day 2, and it accumulates as the day goes on, so everyone can see a live update, where they need to be, what their runner needs to do. So then that gets in people's heads and puts pressure on runners, doesn't it? Fuck, I got to try and stay with him. I got to be with him.
Even
Things like that.
keep it, just don't fuck it up, like.
Yeah, like at one point, we're in 31st. Fuck, we're halfway in the park. That'll be amazing. Like, because going up there, I said to myself and sort of given aim, not that I'm the fucking be all and end all of the team, top 40. We got to aim for top 40 this year, I thought. If we can push towards halfway, class. So that's, little things like that. And then you've got to stay in your little group and work out who you're against for each leg and then target your runner right. You've got to beat them. It's brilliant. Like, and it gives you a different sense of achievement because you're out there busting your balls for the team, not just yourself. Whereas usually as a runner, it's very rare. You're just not worrying about yourself or you're watching your time, innit?
And the thing is, it's tactical when you're picking in it, but you don't know who you're running. Like Ponty, we knew Jake was, because Jake DM'd us. When we posted you were on leg 3, Jake was in the DM. Was like, oh, really? So we knew you were going to be racing Jake, but you don't know who's going to be on that leg, and it's all decided beforehand. So
yeah, everyone's got to have their team in. I think you've got to submit your 20 and your 5 reserves a month before, which can change right up to the day. But then on the Friday evening by 7 o'clock, you've got to have announced your team. So then, like, it is tactical. Like you say, Ponty are really secretive with it. Understandably, they don't want it getting out early to other teams who then might go, right, hang on, let's put him here, and right. So it's sort of a bit of a, you're going to put your strong, I think you better off, and surely you put your stronger runners on the harder legs, longer legs.
yeah.
You're not going to hemorrhage as much time. Other teams go about it other ways, and some people want glory and put themselves on a fucking leg because they think they can win it. But it's not about that. It's about a team, isn't it?
Yeah. So John Matthews started a decent start and then hands over to Jason Griffiths. You're in a decent shape by the time it lands on you as well. First 2 legs happy with how they've gone?
Yeah. Like, obviously, I knew how John had gone. I didn't know Jason had gone because obviously he hadn't finished before I set off. But obviously, my leg, I knew the distance. I'd been training with Joe Thomas the last couple of weeks, and he'd done it 3 or 4 times. So I had some good bit of advice off Joe how to attack it and how to run it. And that's what I'd done then, and it worked really well. And obviously, we had this little battle going on all week, to me, or last couple of weeks, since we found out that Arwell from Run For All was on my leg.
Arwell is one of our best friends from the pod, but anything that's looked like we've been bullying him for the last couple of days, it's all in good humour. He knows that. And he's looking forward to trying to take you down in Ponty as well. But it's good for a little rivalry as well.
Yeah, it's brilliant because, at the start then, we warmed up together and we were on a good bit of laugh. And I said to him, I'm going out hard, you're going to have to hang on. He's like, yeah, right, or. And then the first fucking K, we was going way too quick. We was going like 5:45 pace. I was thinking 6-minute mile in. But we got up over the little lump of the K, and then it rolls again, and we were in a good little pack. So we were chatting away, and we camped. But after about a mile, we were still together. We started to go down the hill a bit, and I was like, right, I got to make a move here. Not that I went nuts. I just thought, right, I'm gonna drop under sixes. Went ahead, caught a guy. I can't remember where he was from. He might have been. I can't remember. Anyway, caught a couple of guys, ran with them for a bit. Then Wilf from CDF come alongside me about mile 4, and I was like, "Fuck you doing here? Like you're way quicker than me." He's like, "Oh, I'm being sensible." So I ran with him more or less to the bottom of the hill. I think he started to struggle about 7 because we were chatting. Then the Aberdare guy come past me just before the hill, and I turned and I couldn't because it's like a bit rolling. It's the odd roundabout. I didn't look. Oh, the Phoenix support, the car managed to come past me a couple of times. That was class because you don't know when they're going to come past.
Yeah.
The minibus didn't see me before the turn off. So that was a good boost from the supporters there. Shout to Cleveland for the sponges just before the hill. That helped massively because it was humid. But yeah, I turned the hill and I did have a look back and I couldn't see Harwell. So, right, Joe had told me it's about 3k of climbing. Everyone's going to struggle because it's steep. And fuck, it was steep. But I thought, right, just keep your head down. Don't let anyone pass you. Keep the same gap in front. You'll be all right. Managed that. And then there was a hairpin bend. I didn't know if it was the top or not. And I managed to have another look down. I was like, I still can't see him. I've been climbing about a mile, 2k. Yeah? I'm like, I got him now. I must have broke him. Could see Wilf not far behind. And then, yeah, there's a little drop into this little village. And then kicked again. And then it's a mad downhill, really steep. I managed to catch 2 guys there and go past them. Fuck knows though, because I ain't the best downhill runner. And yeah, coming into that finish end, as you come round the bend, you can see it from a fair bit off. You're in the support and seeing everyone. Yeah, it was class. Like, and I was really happy with how my run went.
Did Harwell send you the splits?
No, I haven't. I
Sent them
obviously
to me yesterday. I'll send them and I'll post them actually because you and us are identical at how you've run the race. You've just run every split a little bit faster, but
faster. Yeah,
the difference in them both is the graph's identical if you took the times away from it. Like it's mad.
yeah, got you. Yeah, so like he said, he measured it at one point. I can't remember if it was like 10k. I remember looking at my watch at 10k, and I went through 10k in 36:50, which is pretty quick, like when you're running 12 miles.
Yeah.
My PB 36:07. And he said that it was a barn or something, and he said that was too quick for him, like, and I'd put about a minute in him. I don't know if that was a 10k or a bit later. I can't remember. Like I said, I didn't talk to him for long because I got whisked off to drive. But yeah, so my leg went brilliantly. Really enjoyed it. Support on the course was class. Support at the end was class. Good little battle with a few people that I know. Yeah, enjoyed it.
Yeah. People enjoyed the banter online as well. They were enjoying the post.
Oh, good.
You enjoyed it, shushing the boys, Harwell's mates on the post as well. But Sophie, we met in Merthyr Leg at the start from Bilth.
Yeah.
Just so you all know, Robin Woods beat Nicky by 2 minutes on stage 3 as well.
Whoa, class, fair play. I didn't see him. Obviously not.
Who nobody beat on stage 3 was Jake Smith, Water Runner, and what a guy as well. He was making fun of his TikTok on the end then, weren't we? But
yeah, we were.
Like the video Welsh Castle's posted of him, and he was like, I just ran. He's running, he's flying, and he's just talking. And he's just done 10k in 29 something, and they were like, "Shut up!" And he's just like, "Yeah, I did."
Yeah, he ran in like 59:30, like 2.5 minutes off course record.
That's
and
a
he
lot.
was gone, literally 200 meters. He was on his own, just like gone. By the time could still see him because of the roads were pretty flat where the start before it kicks the K.
Yeah,
he was fucking miles ahead by a K, like just
what's
gone.
he like at the start line? And is he like in the zone? Or I can imagine he's just chatting until the gun goes.
Didn't see him right on the line. I seen him before we warmed up. He had just been for a warm up, and he was like, "It's a tailwind. If we don't run a PB today, it's fucking. If I don't run a course record, it's ridiculous. It's tailwind." So me and Harwell were laughing when we had our fort, and then we went and warmed up. I don't think I seen him, man, because they call you back 5 minutes before, and he was right at the front. Obviously, I'm not towing the line. I know my fucking place. But yeah, it was good. Like I seen him, didn't see him at the end of the stage, but seen him later in the day, and he was landed how he ran. Like he had a bit of a banter with his Strava post, and
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So that's leg 3. Harwell is gunning for you now. He's after blood in Porthcawl, so we'll see how that goes as well. But
round 2.
What was leg 4 then?
Leg 4 then is, Maen Twrog to Harlech, and that was Rod Thomas for us. Don't see that. This is where it gets tricky, see, because these ones go round the course and they're a nightmare to get to. So we jumped cars ahead here because we've learned from the last few years. We've had a nightmare getting round there. So, like, I didn't see Rodri at all before or after, only later in the day. So Rod took it up for us there. He had another good run. Well, every fucker, we're going to go through this. Everyone for us just fucking laid her on the line and ran class. Like,
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, so you can't see this. When do you like tag back in then?
so, because I had to jump Ballard ahead to 6, I then saw everyone at the beginning of 6. So it was Rodri 4 to 5, Tom Mahoney 5 to 6. But again, I don't think any of us saw them two because the bus went straight on. I took Aled to 6. So then I was at 6, but they changed it this year. The start of 6 wasn't at the end of 5 because it was a big fucking music festival in Barmouth. So they cut 2 miles off Aled Houses. So we had a baby stage like Scott.
Do you know if
So,
Alan's been to LA? I couldn't tell.
Was he what?
Do you know if he's been to LA? Good context. Aled ran LA like last year, didn't he? And at the finish line, he was there. He had his LA Dodgers t-shirt on, his LA Dodgers hat on.
Didn't he? Yeah.
He's like coming out of fucking kindergarten.
Surprised he didn't have his medal on. I had a great weekend, lad. I roomed with him both nights, drove a car with him most of the day. Like, a lot of people find him hard work. I love him. So, yeah, they both... Aled's been a bit injured, but he was happy with how we ran his stage. I know Rod and Tom ran really well. That's the problem with them 3 stages. They sort of... You don't really see them, and I do feel sorry for the runners on them stages. They're probably a bit lonely. There's obviously teams down there, but we found the one year we had a nightmare, and they did advise there was traffic works down there. So we just sort of sent a car with the runners to them stages. So we all reconvene in Dolgetlau then. So that's a big sort of meeting point again. We've got a big car park, really good start.
Start 7, is it?
Start at 7 where, so James Hunt, good to see him back out there running. Who was running for us?
Dylan
running for us. Was really nervous beforehand. Who else did I know was running our stage? Oh, Paul Graham running for Ponty, didn't he? Then, who else was there that I seen that we knew? Anyway, but back there, it's sort of, because it's a big car park, you end up sort of, you've got a bit of time as well, because you've jumped other stages to catch up with people. Darky was there. So, yeah, we had a good catch up with all them lot. Had a good chat with a few people before they set off, and I was waiting for Aled to finish, obviously, because I was driving his van. So, yeah, the boys set off, saw them set off, and then you catch up with them, because it's such... That's a bad... Like, that and drove us to me, like, driving all the stages. Fucking hell. Like, 7, it's just 5-6 miles of non-stop climbing till at the top of this road. It's fucking crazy. And then it's a mad steep drop for 2 miles before it's 2 miles of flattish, like.
It's mad, like that and Drover. People are doing this for fuck all, like for fun. Just like, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, just to help the team, like, and be part of this fucking experience and this event.
Class. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. 8,
Got
10. Beth Moore. Fair play to her, like that route. They call it the unofficial mountain stage because it doesn't go over a mountain. It's not classed as a mountain stage, but it's got more elevation than my stage and stage 11, I believe. But because it doesn't actually go up over a mountain, they don't class it. So fair play for her getting put on her and running as hard and as well as she did on her. Fucking class, fair play. She's a strong runner and she done us proud there. Like everyone did, like I say, I'll repeat this. Everyone for us did. On stage 8 then, Vanstone for Ponty had a great run. Sean Petty, Bridgend, great run. Tom, Pascal, fucking great. And there's loads of great runs on it again. We passed Ollie's because Aled had finished then and we managed to get ahead and pass Ollie's. So yeah, that's a tough stage. Having driven in now twice, it's a lot of climbing like in our one.
No, absolutely. And then John Batchelor runs 9. Toby Samuel sent a message saying his highlight was John's finish of stage 9 racing up the Hill of Death with a skull.
Yeah. So John, first selection for him this year for the team. Again, another nervous one the night before. I told him just go out, enjoy it. All I said, don't come last. Yeah, John really looked like he really enjoyed it. But yeah, it is one I've never seen a finish because you drive past it to go to 10. Again, I was getting, who did we have with us? John Burridge. So again, we went past the race, but apparently the last fucking bit is like 400 meters up fucking Travelator, apparently, to just a dead stop finish.
What?
But
Just
yeah,
top, like.
yeah, just up the top and stop. Like,
That's mad.
so yeah, John smashed it. I can't remember who else was on 9 that we seen.
Going back, we got a couple of messages. Meirionydd, Club Redig, Meirionydd said the atmosphere on the start of 7 is something else.
Yeah,
Well,
it is, because it's like a
that's
big,
what it is then, isn't it?
yeah, it's a big sort of rejoin, like the race sort of rejoins again, having split off a little bit. So it's really good there.
And there was a Les Croops runner spewing his guts up 3 miles from Dolgellau and then wiping his chops and carrying on. So that's what you want to see as well, isn't it?
Fucking brilliant, yeah. Yeah, coming down 7 downhill, Bishy's there in his fucking speedos, fucking around.
He DM'd that to me. He didn't put it in our WhatsApp, in our because we've got like a splinter group from Hot Takes as well, haven't we? So I think he just sent that to me because he wanted me to see it. But I wasn't posting that on our socials, but you can do it yourself. You fucking haven't got an app.
No. So yeah,
Well, that was,
so 9 finishes then at Llanfair Caernion. And then John Burridge taking over for us with that's where I started to enjoy myself. Ali took back driving. You see me on top of the minibus, or on top of his Jeep, having a can, my first can of the day. No, second, I'd had a pint in Dolgellau. So yeah, 10 then starts with a bang, straight up a big massive hill. I done it a couple of years ago. That's a bastard of a start. But yeah, 10 then, John Burridge had a great race with Alan from Porthcawl. They were like neck and neck all the way. John pipped him at the end. Said he thought he dropped him with a K to go, but then as they come into the finish, they were like neck and neck, and John managed to stay ahead of him. But that leg's unbelievable.
Is it chipped or?
No, it's just they obviously go off. Must have a stopwatch to start it. Then the same ones must at the end. They must notify them we started.
Yeah, like without
1754 or whatever, because it was 1754 because we was there paying attention because they were a little bit late. Because at the end then Jake's like, where are they? Because we drove the route then, followed John and I on all the way, because it was a close battle between Richard Allen, who had smashed Drovers from Leeds last year, and Mike Ward was like close to him up to mile 7 from Ponty. But then Mike Ward had a bit of a disaster and ended up about 5th way back. But that Richard Allen pissed it again, but he was nowhere near Jake's record from the year before, but Jake was a little bit worried late on. But yeah, there was some unreal runs on half. Bishy was up there flying. Alo, fucking hell, what a run she put in. Hell of a performance. I know Bishy said she was struggling at one point, but she's got like 4 King of the Mountains or something now. Seen her post last night. Unbelievable.
I spoke to her last night briefly on Instagram.
Yeah.
And she said she's feeling it now as well, but just she said she posted that as like a reflection to like be all right with her legs being dead, like. But
yeah, like
see her back, and she's had a bit of a rough up and down year as well, haven't she?
Yeah, the bad end of the year, obviously. Dropping points, yeah. But yeah, no, she smashed it. Who else? It was the girl from CDF also, and I can't remember her name now. Darky did say, didn't he? Or was that on 7?
Oh, yeah.
But all CDF smashed it. They've got a hell of a team, they have.
And then that Ando, but let's have a look how many is that. That Andover to Bishy. Our DMs.
That was just off the cuff because he was coming in doing his celebration, and I had like half a can left. I thought I'm going to chuck this out to him, see if he takes it. He seen me, but he downed it all and then just slung it back up into the crowd.
12,000 views I said on Instagram.
Brilliant. Yeah, that was class. Just off the cuff, yeah. So the end of 10 then, yeah, brilliant running from everyone. So you sort of have a bit of a celebration and everyone that's run into Newtown, in all the pubs, mingling with all the other teams, fucking CDF boys I was with for a bit. Fucking Anstey's a legend, funny as fuck. Get on well with it. Yeah, the mad night. I ended up having to get dragged away because we staying 10 miles away, so I got taken from there because otherwise I think I could have got a bit loose with him. He's trying to get me to stay with him. Come on, I got a tent. Fuck it. I was like, nah, I can't do it.
He was like, let's do an episode on Sunday, wasn't he? And he was like, I'll probably get us cancelled. I was like,
yeah,
we're ready.
Yeah,
top
seen a load of the Neath boys in Spoons. They wanted to shout out, so shout out the Neath boys. They had a hell of a run the weekend, coming 9th overall.
Well done, Neath. And then so it's a couple of beers, and then it's an early start on Sunday as well.
Yeah, it's a mad early start Sunday. This is the only thing of it, because they want to get into Cardiff to finish as soon as they can. 4 o'clock. They try and do the presentation by 4:30. Everyone's done then. So you kick off 7 o'clock. I had this one last year, didn't I? I ran this stage. I took one for the team because no one would do it.
This buzz.
So last year it was like a 5 o'clock up and up to, driving to the start. You actually got to be there like an hour before for the briefing and shit. So yeah, that's another mountain stage. Dylan Panting taking it on for us. But this one I quite enjoyed last year. It's a tough start, 3 miles through this country lane. But then you sort of come out and it's like a windy climb for 2 miles. You can get going. But then it's like 5.5 miles down. So it is a really good one to get, if you can hold that hill and get yourself up and over that and down, it's a good one. So yeah, Dylan Panting on our
Darky run, day 2.
Darky, yeah, we missed him. He was leg 2 against Rod. Yeah. Said he sent it early. Bit hot out to the blocks, wasn't he? And then hang on. But Darky had a great run. Fair play to him. His time was class. Excellent. He ran really well.
That's what I want to say as well. Rob Gale got a cracking photo of Arlo running and Darky shouting in her face. And I think that photo, I'm going to see if Rob Gale will sell it to us to put it on a T-shirt, because I think that sums up Castles just in the photo.
Yeah, exactly. 2 Cardiff teams, sort of rivals, if you want to call them. They're supporting each other right at the end, cheering each other on. Same with me. Like, I've seen all the Bridgend boys I know. The fucking Pascal team, they're a bit above us in the league. They got better teams than us, stronger than us. Not if I think we got all our 20 best runners there. They wouldn't mind. We give them a run for their money. But, you just support them, don't you? Everyone. On the course, just give them a cheer and do one more.
That's a million times about the running community. And it's
Castles,
if everyone's on your side.
Yeah, Castles is heightened even more. Like everyone, apart from, obviously you've got a bit of rivalry with the teams you're close to. But everyone is just so supportive and helping each other. It's brilliant. Like, people give each other lifts when they need it because they might have trouble with cars or getting people to stages. It's just unreal.
Did you see one of the earlier stages? One of the, I can't remember his name. The man runs for Meirionnydd and his wife runs for one of the other teams.
Is it?
And they ran the same stage, I think. I'll have to fact check that. But that's cool as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
Stuck to the clubs. Like.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. That's good. Yeah, so 11 then. Yeah. Nice finish outside the burger. Well, it's like this petrol station garage, and they set up a hot griddle serving breakfast. So you get there, have a bit of breakfast, wait for your runner to come in. Dylan coming flying down the hill, ran really well for us. Rich Dando for Bridgend was a bit ahead, ran well. But yeah, Dylan fucking finished in a fucking blaze of glory there. And then on to stage 12 was... And it was Dylan. Who was stage 12? Oh, Keith Coleman. The old man.
Yeah.
Old man of the crew. Flat Keith. Fucking...
Flat Keith? Why are you calling him Flat Keith?
Well, the story is, I was winding him up when we were in Valencia saying that the Earth's flat and he was going berserk with me. So I started calling him Flat Keith off the back of it, and he sort of stuck with me.
I'll take it.
Yeah, so yeah, Keith, the oldest runner in the team, fair play to him. Loves it, absolutely loves Castles, loves representing the team. I think it's his 3rd year as well. No, 2nd, he missed last year. So yeah, he gets a good run there. Quite flattish stage, but quite long. And then he runs to the petrol station with a cafe inside. So we didn't have a chance to stay there. We had to get a runner on. So another one of the, I'm not saying easy, it's quite long, but it's flattish one. The first couple are all right there. 13 is similar. Not that I've run these, I've just driven them. Like, don't get me wrong, none of them are flat. They all got a bit of a lump, but these are the betterish ones.
13 was an Arad Crute then. Good run?
Yeah, an Arad Crute debuting. Again, another one of our female team, not long with us, debut. So another great run from her. She smashed it. I think she was like sub 7:30 mile in for a, I can't remember how long the leg is now. It's quite long, that one is too.
10.6.
10.6, yeah, I thought so. Because that gets you to Bill Thwell's for the infamous Drovers. So yeah, she got us to there and then drove us. So yeah, we got there, seen an Arad once, then got there ready for the big boys to come out to play, as you said, for Drovers. The probably most iconic one on the course because of how it finishes and the start line by Bergevin. yeah, what a stage I was again. Paul Teasdale fucking absolutely flew up there. Fair play to him, and he was loving it, loving life
Yeah.
coming up there. So you've got about a 10k rolling, and that's quite hard. There's some nasty hills in that, and then you turn left off the main road, and it's just bonkers. Like I sent the photo from the top, then it doesn't do it justice. And then they wind up, and you can't really see them until they pop out of the trees. And all of a sudden, we're looking down, and we waiting. All of a sudden, it's like, yeah, they come, here's the leaders, and the Ponty bus was just a bit further down from us. Someone's like, it's Ponty. I'm like, fuck, it's Bull. Bull's leading a message was nigh, and like he had a
Yeah.
fair gap on the rest. So then they zigzag up to, and when they come round, then it's just epic because we're sort of just before the crest of the top, but then they do drop down again and go again. But yeah, he could, well, he didn't speak, he didn't smile, he didn't high five, he was just head down, charging his way up. What a run,
He
like,
was.
firstly.
That's the first time I've seen Adam Bull running at my pace. But then he's running. It looked like my pace. It looked slow, but that's so. It must be such a mental challenge, and you
It's
need
gotta
to
be.
like, just dig
Because
in
they,
and.
like I say, they come off the road and they can see the minibuses parked up fucking miles up and actual physical miles away, and they know they got to get to that. So that's like, it's iconic. Like you got to get there next year and come and watch that because it's brilliant. So when they pass you there, I think they got about a mile and a half to go. So you get to get back in the vehicle quick once your run's gone and get the finish and see them finish as well. So that's what's cool about that. You position
Yeah.
yourself tidy, you get past them again on the down, and then they've got a bastard of a K back up as well to finish. So yeah, that's Drovers is brilliant. Like it's a class one to watch.
Another one is nice to see back as well because Bull got struck by our early curse in season 1, didn't he? Come
He
on.
did.
And got injured just before Manchester last year. So it's
Yeah,
nice to see Bull back and a bit of redemption for him.
it
And
was
fuck,
just to
no
win the
wonder
sprint.
this squad is big. No wonder they're so big, like, because
Yeah,
you need them to get up, like, by the looks of it.
you do. It's fucking it's a monster. Like fair play.
Yeah, Conte posted a cool photo, didn't they, of the last 3 years, and they run
Yeah,
as hooked on the floor, like.
cooked on the floor as soon as they finished. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was. So yeah, that was a
Yeah,
beauty of a stage.
fair play, fair play. And then we're on to 15.
Yeah,
15 was Toby Kearns for you. But to be fair, I'm surprised Toby done 15 because when I seen him at stage 19, he was howling. He got so drunk
so
in
quick
stages, like.
because
He
he
was
put
right
himself in an all run that stage because he ran hell of a leg. He fucking flew that. Fucking a lot of it's downhill. It's a bit of rolling, but fucking fair play to the man. He's back on form, and I love to see it because yeah, you're right. He was steaming by 19. He's probably drunker than me, but then. But yeah, like what a run from him, and we passed then, managed to see him, missed him on the first bit, back out of Drovers because again they go way before they finish. Managed to catch him in on the main roads. Went past the field as you're going through it. We don't know who's leading at this point. Comes past, I can't remember the two runners. I know him, but I was like, well, if them two are there, Dr. Ennigan's ahead and he must be leading. Comes around the bend and there he is. Gets out the window to support him and didn't even acknowledge me.
He
So I
did.
had words to him after.
He apologised at the
He
finish.
did.
Like,
He did apologise to the finish. He said, I was just in a hole. I was dying and just hanging on. Where's this finish?
I'm telling you, James Ennigan, if he runs in sunglasses, he's flying. If he takes
He
them
wouldn't.
off, he's a Superman of running. Clark Bent.
He used to keep him on for these steeplechasing now.
Oh, he's too tall to steeplechase. He's like a giraffe.
Well, that's what you need to be, don't you? Get over them fucking barriers.
Yeah,
Madman.
that's true. And again, it was like we'll get to the finish line, but it was so nice to spend half hour with like people that have been on and just have a chat, and it's been cool. Carly Cole messaged me yesterday as well. She said she'd been thinking about the weekend and like how the entire running community. I know we like kind of played our little part in stitching it together a little bit over the last 18 months as well, because everyone like kind of knows each other a bit better now, too, don't they?
Yeah, that's what's good. Like, like, say they've sort of become friends, innit? And like, I've had a bit of banter where people give me a bit of shit the weekend for certain things, but like, they support us, don't they? They've come on, give us a time, and then doing other things for us, and other things we are going to be doing. So, it's great.
Yeah.
It's become a bit of a, let's call it a community. It's like they're more like friends, aren't they? People have become.
I hate the word community. Just a
Yeah,
gang.
we won't go with that then. We're a gang and just mates. But no, it was class. It was class. Yeah, seeing them support there, and then
Yeah.
Ends was doing a shakeout, and we happened to come back. And they were like, "Oh, have you had him on a pod?" I was like, "Yes, I have." All the Phoenix boys and girls were walking back. They said, "You obviously haven't caught up, or you were fucking way behind." So then we talked. Enigan mentioned the Tonopandi track, so Dawn have put her in the club spawn. So hopefully we'll have a big fucking following of Phoenix up there for that.
Yeah. It's
That was
funny
another
mention.
side to it, see, and
I
run
was
fluenced in as well.
exactly. I was down Swansea Harp on Saturday, flying back to that, and I see one of the boys from my city, Bart, and he was like, "Still doing a podcast?" I was like, "Yeah, Bart, thanks for letting me know
Thanks
you're
for
listening."
not listening.
But
But
it's
yeah,
fun.
15. Then you go to the other side of Brecon, the canal path, and 16 sets off. Dan Richards for us, another fucking unbelievable performance.
New
Means he's
member,
been up.
right?
Only been a member about 2 years, but
Oh.
Frey keeps calling him new member.
Ray was
Yeah,
trying to tell that to us. He was like, "Yeah, but it sounds better."
it sounds better. Yeah, so yeah, he put in a hell of a performance. Our
Zulus as well.
highest finish position for us over the weekend, coming 12th up to Opanto.
Was he?
Unbelievable run. That's another mountain stage. It's just along the canal path, gentle climb, and then you go off road, and it's a mad climb up to the top. Up a fire road, you end up. So 10.5 miles, 11 miles, and absolutely smashed it, coming 12th overall there. So yeah, brilliant one. Seen Otwings start there as well in his South Wales Police Clobber, ready to go.
Yeah, we got him on soon, so we'll catch up with him
Yeah, we'll
about
have his rundown on it for that then, won't we? But yeah,
that.
so that's another stage. Didn't see the finish of that because we shot off end to 17 to try and catch Gareth Jenkins was going. No, was Gareth 17?
I don't know. I'm trying to
Yeah,
make sure.
yeah. Gareth Jenkins was 17 again. Didn't manage to see him because he drove himself up. He didn't come up for the weekend. So Gareth was on to 17. We was trying to get there to the finish, but he'd fucking run way quicker than he told us he was going to. So he'd already finished. So we turned around and went back to Merthyr and met you, didn't we?
Yeah, and that's where, yeah. So Merthyr, yeah, and then
Tom stepped in. Fair play for our member.
Alison,
I got a big. You are?
Alison, where is he? Where is he? Where
I
is he?
know she shit herself. She 10 minutes before he was in the toilet. I had to go in and find him. But yeah, Tom stepped in last minute for us. Only had the call Friday night as our reserve because someone dropped out, which can't be helped
Someone said
doing that.
he ran 10K before that, isn't
Yeah, he'd never run over a 10K, and I've only seen him once or twice at races. He's a big guy, like can't really miss him with his fucking
Well, he looked a
blonde
bit like
hair.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, 6'4". But yeah, fair play to him. He ran really well. Like everyone, I just give him a bit of advice: don't go out too quick, because that's what Alidu said. He goes to park running 5K, 10Ks, and goes off too quick because he's pretty new to it and doesn't know any different. And his old man was next to me. No, fuck that! I want you leading after 400. Don't fucking listen to him. So I was like, no, yeah, you need to listen to me. He's got 10 miles to run. So yeah, seen Tom and Grant there with me, and Grant said he
Before
tempoed
that,
it. What the fuck was he playing at? Tempoing it.
flashback,
You are?
huh?
What do you say?
Flashback. Dan Nash finished the day
Oh,
on the leg before that, didn't he?
you are?
Dan Nash ended the day on the leg before that, didn't he? Put six. How much did he win his way?
Yeah, he won by about 5-6 minutes, didn't he, on the guy on Maronias? Can't fucking see it. They're gonna have to cut the road for that. But yeah, Dan, I sort of think that sort of clinched it because I put him about 9-10 minutes up by then, and then they knew, like we spoke to Grant, didn't he? I think they were 9 minutes up when and he was like, all right, I can sort of bit of pressure off, but yeah, I don't know. Speaking to him after, he sort of tempoed it and come fourth. I was like, why didn't you just fucking try and win it?
Madman.
Yeah, they got mad team now, they?
Fuck guy. And then, so then, that leg, what we
Merthyr
got
down
then?
to... Where's it to? I can't remember where it goes to. It goes Merthyr to...
I need to get more phones. Can't keep jumping around these screens.
Sorry, mate, I should have had my list to me. I can't remember where it goes to.
Right. So that was Tom Merthyr to Abercynon. And then
Abercynon.
Andrew Collins.
Yeah, and then Chris would run, fair play to him, run a day before on Tom's leg for the South Wales Police, and then jumped in for us on 19. Said he saved himself a bit. He done the right thing. Fuck the police. Saved himself for his leg for us. So, well
That's a
done, Chris.
short
Great
one.
job. Huh?
7.7 miles, that is.
Yeah. So we took a little bit of a shorter one,
I
but
would have
still
done that
better.
if you were short.
Yeah, you're not a member though. You've got to be a full-fledged member, haven't you, on first claim. So yeah, fair play to Chris running us into Caerphilly Castle, where we managed to catch up with Carly and Scott for his nice downhill leg into the finish at Pontcanna.
Scott Gray. Glory hunting bastards, isn't he?
Glory hunting. And then, did you see the finish? I was mad when he couldn't the finish.
He's a dickhead, like.
What was he doing? Blame the marshal then in the WhatsApp group.
Blame the marshal because he thought he had to run through the path, even if it's not there. The path is there. It's obviously the way you go, not through the grass and under the barriers.
So if anyone haven't seen the clip, he's like coming down and like they like funnel just the people back onto the rugby field and they to finish under the rugby posts. But that dickhead decides to cut left between two bollards, running alongside the chains, had to duck under the chains with the flag to get back on the field. So yeah, he's
I got some.
and then he's moaning he had to go up and down the steps to need to get up over the flyover to get on the right side of the river.
He's a brat, isn't he? But well done, Scott. But
Yeah,
I got a lovely photo of everyone finishing waving their flags, and in his, I got his shoulder because he went the wrong way.
He went the wrong way, that's right. He missed him to me because we went round onto the field a bit. But yeah, no, so we ended up, Ogma Phoenix, this is now obviously it's my club, so we're going to be a bit biased towards it. We ended up 28th out of 61 open teams, or full teams. I think we was 25th out of 42 open. Something like that, 45 open. So
we about what you anticipated on, like you just said, on the way up, like.
Yeah, so like to come that high up, beat our best time by over 2 hours was fucking unreal. Like, with loads of people on their debut, didn't know what they were running into. It was just class, like just a class weekend. Big thanks to all our drivers, the people that took their cars, the volunteers that come with us, that then did the marshalling for us. Just unbelievable team effort. So another one done. Date's been announced for next year, already in the planning, bigger and better for us, hopefully.
Absolutely. Ponty, the boys, a couple of the Ponty boys wanted us to give a massive shout out to Paul because of all the organisation he's put into it. Not just this year. They've been scratching the surface. They've been fucking it up for years, haven't they? So nice of them to finally get over the line, and massive shout out from the Ponty boys for you, Paul, for everything you've done.
Pulling our team together over the years to keep competing and getting closer and closer, and then finally getting the monkey off the back.
But you still are the worst dressed man I've ever seen in my life.
Over us too.
Paul had some mad trousers on.
They were mad, weren't they? They were crazy.
But she was standing there dressed like Tina Turner, making fun of how Paul was dressed.
I know, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Ponty win, fantastic. I've just got a couple of shout outs. Pascal, there was that one in my notes. So a couple of people, Pascal, Zoe got in touch with team manager because she had to put out a very short notice. 4 stages in the top 10, 2 hours faster than last year, 15th overall for the men and 8th overall for the women. So well done, Pascal.
Yeah, fair play. They done really well.
What did we have? Bilth. That's not how you say it. Bilth.
Bilth Wells.
Yeah. They were 27th overall. Sophie's just jabbing us. 27th overall, 1 place above Ogmore Phoenix. Last year they were 39th. So Chuff, they took an hour and said, "Hey, perhaps it's a super shoot."
It's everything, isn't it? Everyone's getting better, and the competition amongst yourselves and your club is even getting better, isn't it? Like, no offence, we had a much better team this year than last year because we got pulled in with 10 days' notice last year, and we ended up fucking 61st out of 62. But there was no, there was no shame. We pulled literally how we done it last year. I fucking don't know. It was crazy how we even got a team together and got fucking up there. So it was obviously going to be better this year. But then to even beat our first year's time where we had a strong team by 2 hours just shows we've got better runners with us now. The likes of Paul, Dan, the women have been stronger for us. We're getting better. That's the same with everyone. And like I say, Bill's beating us by that 1 place. That's our target next year now, eh?
Yeah, fuck you, Bill.
You've put a target on your back now.
Mary Ornette coming in third. Dion Griffiths has got a buzz cut. and that made him a little bit faster. He flew the last leg in for them. They finished third. Well done to Club Redig, Meirionnydd. Do you know what I realised when we were in the finishing area? I said to you, fuck being from Sale now and having to drive all the way back up now.
Yeah, them lot, the Leeds, the Sale. There was a few one in North. Like, we got it. As hard as it is, you're enjoying it on a Friday, buzzing, looking forward, innit? They've got to come all the way down, yeah,
Yeah.
to fucking get all the way back up. And like, I wonder if any of them do stay in Cardiff for the night and have a night down here like we do up there with the Friday. But it's different. They can probably enjoy that. We can't enjoy the fucking Friday because you're just up
No.
there, fucking chill, have some food. But so they could have it better, actually, thinking about it. It'd be buzzing if we had to go straight away, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, the weekend, our socials benefited from it massively. So thank you very much, Castles. But like I said, we spoke, didn't we, with Darky and Bashir and me and you and Bull about how do you grow something like that without losing the community part side of it. We've seen Cardiff Half lose touch with the community year after year after year. So how do you keep growing this without it without people losing places? And it's an hard one, isn't it, to like just tweak and keep. But
Yeah, I mean, I know obviously they tried a couple of years ago having up in the teams to 65 from their traditional 60, 62, and it didn't work. They said it was too much traffic. Not the runners on the road. Then you've got 3 to 5 extra teams. You've got at least an extra 20 people, probably double that with the support. So then you've got another fucking 50 cars on the road if every team's got 5. Do you know what I mean? It's just all that. And they said it didn't work. So this year they went back.
As it is now, and it's nice.
Yeah, they went back to 62 this year, and hopefully they had no issues. Like they tried, like maybe this is controversial. I don't know. They tried the thing with the vets this year of mix of 10 women, 10 men. I don't know. I don't know. We didn't have a vets team. We don't have a vets team.
There's
we
not
wouldn't get enough numbers committed.
From my understanding, so Bishy, it was the funniest moment of the weekend when Bishy went up, got handed Monica the Mountains, and had it taken off him.
Yeah.
Because but then the argument was the other guy wasn't on a vet's team, but he was a vet in age group.
Yeah, because this is what I've noticed every year I've done it, because I'm over the 40s for the men, they put a V on your shirt, even though we're not a vets team. So I think you do still count in the vets race for like things like that, winning a stage, which is a bit weird, isn't it? When your vet should only be the vets team. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the 10 women, 10 men, I think it messed a lot of teams up. It made their women's weaker.
Yeah.
The vets probably weaker. No offence, some didn't.
No, there's plenty of positives. There's got to be negatives as well, haven't there? Then,
yeah, of course it has. But like I know, like Darky said, it's probably put them back a few years, isn't it? Because they haven't got any old enough to do both.
Yeah,
to be like in the vets. They haven't got enough older members to be 10 and 10 split. I know it weakened Ponty a lot, both their teams, the women and the vets. But yeah, I don't know I think there was less vets teams this year as well because of that. I don't know. That's just one thing I sort of picked up on from the weekend. A few people did mention it to us and say they don't think it was a right move, but we'll see if they stick with that or go back to the old version where you can just mix a team of anyone.
Speaking of vets, we missed one out as well. James Thee ran an excellent leg for me as well. But now James is stepping into our podcast space. Another one is coming in.
Oh.
I'm only joking. More the merrier. And before we move off of Castles, it was like this so surreal to be like, especially for me, because I'm just like a 30-minute 5K at the moment. These people are flying around, and then I'm in the finish line, and people are coming over and like saying hello and introduce themselves and having a chat.
Yeah.
So
Group of Talbot guys, wasn't it? Scott and Matt.
Yeah, Scott and Matt from Talbot.
Another good club, like them lot. They're a good club as well, Talbot. Again, another local club, innit?
Just round the corner from me.
Ah, very close.
Very, very close. But yeah, what a weekend. What an advert for running.
What an advert for proper running. Proper racing, proper runners, just fucking running.
Yeah, for the badge, like.
For the badge, for that person next to you who's about to go next.
You can't, like, run everything. We've spoke about everything a million times. Running clubs for coffee shops and stuff like that. You can't get a weekend like that from a running club or runs from a coffee shop. Like.
No, it's insane. Like, a lot of the boys now I've mentioned in the groups that we're in, a looked unbelievable. Want to do that next year. Like, we'll get fucking signed up because it is honestly like, fell in love with it the first year we done it. And it is, it's like, it's like already like people planning, and hey, we've already started our planning. The
Yeah.
boys are already on about it. It's just unbelievable. It's so good. Such a community of, like I say, proper clubs, proper runners going at it all weekend.
Yeah.
But friendly rivalry, do you know what I mean? It's not fucking vicious or nasty. It's brilliant.
No. So find a club, and we'll act as fucking matchmakers if you want. If you're listening to this podcast and you've got a local running club, but you don't know anyone, we will find someone in that club that you can go and say, all right, and then they'll welcome you in as well. Like, just
Yeah,
go.
but firstly, you should join Ogmore Phoenix. Make us stronger.
Yeah, but it's
But
far
then,
away from some
yeah,
people.
if it's not close to you, yeah, get your local club and fucking get amongst it. You
Kembo
won't
would
regret it.
love to have me under his wing.
Who?
Kembo.
Oh, I'd love to.
But it's just no, and I work in Aberdeen as well, so it's not geographically possible either to like zip around. But that was Castle's weekend. It was banging. Massive shout out. Drovers, Bush Bully going up was the highlight of mine from what I've seen. Obviously, is like a Terminator going up there, but some sensational runs across the board. Sorry if we missed anyone. We've had loads of shout outs, and if you know anyone from your club that you want us to have a chat with, get them on a podcast, send us an Instagram handle. I'll keep an eye on for 3 months, and if they're not a dickhead, we'll invite them on.
Yes, we got to vet people first.
Absolutely. But we'll take a little quick break, and we're going to be back with a little bit more information, and then we're fucking off. All right, boys and girls, this episode is supported by Racked. Are you looking to gear up your club with some custom high-quality kit? Whether it's socks, t-shirts, vests, tri-suits, or bike apparel, Racked has got you covered. With Racked, you can create fully custom kit for your club, designed just the way you want them. The bespoke in-house design service allows you to bring your ideas to life. Whether you're a running club, a cycling club, or a triathlon club. And it's not just about style either. Rack delivers high performance gear, perfect for all your training and racing needs. Ready to get started? Drop them an email on info@racked.online and kick off your custom design today. Croeso nôl, had a quick pee break. Let's welcome back in Welsh, Nick. Easier to say than Meirionydd, I feel. But before we shoot off, all those people we've just talked about, where can we see them again soon? Tonopandi Track Classic. Another incredible advert for not club running, but not so much club running, elite running as well, really. And it hasn't got that full-on club vibe yet, but it's only in the second year. More people are learning about it, and we can get more people down there. It's a lot of elite running, isn't it?
Yeah, there's going to be elite races on, and that's what it was sort of kicked off with last year, wasn't it, to try and get people along to support fast running. But this year, a bit different. We've been kindly asked to, what do we say, host, put on?
We've been trusted with the development of the Tonopandi Track Classic Community 5,000 meters.
Yeah.
We're going to be jumping on with Ennigan and Thee to try and sort that out. There'll be limited numbers, of course, it will, because of the track, but it'll still be a high amount of people. You don't need spikes. If you want to run 5K on the track and hang around, there'll be pizza, there'll be beer, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of stuff down there to keep you entertained and watch some real dogs running around the track as well. It's on a Saturday this year, so it's a full day out. There's going to be plenty of parking, I've been told as well, so that's been sorted. Get signed up, get down there. We are hosting the 5K, and we'll have some fun with it as well.
Yeah, we're going to try something a bit different there, like maybe do some, obviously, again, just to reemphasize it, it's probably going to be 30 minutes, but, just get there. There's no pressure. If you want to race it, race it. If you want to just come jog around, chat. But we want to try and get as many people there as we can to get on a track running.
Yeah.
And enjoy everything that's there after. The community, the talking, the watching the fast boys go around in the more of the elite races.
Yeah,
so it's Saturday afternoon, 23rd of August.
Yeah.
Get signed up and get down there with us too.
So the community 5K there's no entry fee. but there is a charitable donation to enter, and that goes to pancreatic cancer. I can't remember the full name of it, but to raise money towards pancreatic cancer and finding a cure for that, I guess. So that's going on. We'll be down there. I'm trying. Tom Baird is coming on for an episode a couple of weeks before it. I spoke to him last night. He's married now, so I think he's only allowed to have like an hour window on his Instagram because he hasn't been on since. So hopefully he'll get back to me tonight. Tom, great runner, great talker, great guy, and he'll be coming on to fill us in about it a couple of weeks before as well.
Right.
Down there.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the entries and obviously get in, come along, have some fun.
And that's about everything we've got this week. So yeah, massive shout out to everyone at Duncastles, everyone at Dun Swansea. I got so excited, I forgot to shout out Puma, who dropped off a lovely delivery unexpected for you yesterday when you got home from work as well.
Unbelievable. I've been given the new colourway Fast R3s. Out of the blue.
Yeah.
Just delivered from Puma Running, from obviously the Project 3 thing. No message, no email about it. Just bang, have a pair of them.
No pair for me, just for you?
Just for me, mate. Sorry, 10.5s. They worked well a weekend, so...
That's what I was going to say. Before we finish as well, because after the marathon, we said you wanted to give it a go on a shorter distance to see what they could do on that shorter distance. How much difference did they make?
Well, they were fucking fast. They were fucking class. Like, so I looked at it a bit today. I run a 1:14, 12 miles with 900 feet of elevation. If that don't equate to a sub 120 half, I want to fucking shoot myself, which I've never done. I've only run an 82, so I need to...
An 82?
82.
122.
82. So I need to now, after Pascal and Mega, and I have started having a little dive today at maybe in August, September half, somewhere to try and beat that fucking 80 time.
Really?
Well, because if I can run that on a lumpy course like that with a big hill at the end, it should equate to a sub 120. Obviously, I still got to do it on another day, but so yeah, they're good.
You reckon Run for Wales will gift you a place in Cardiff?
So I thought that's 3 weeks before Snowdon's,
Oh, so yeah. Well, we need it earlier, don't we? Where are the offs that time of year?
The ones I've looked at now, you've got some run-through ones in Dorney Lake. There's one in Froome in August. I don't know. I might leave August. I don't know. I only had a quick look on my lunch break today. I need to do a bit more digging, see what I can work out, what's when. And yeah, I would like 6 weeks out from Snowdon, ideally, to recover and get back in the mileage. So I wouldn't really taper for it either.
Find one. We'll make a weekend of it, and we'll make a runs vlog.
Okay.
Right. Fuck off.
Cheers. I got chili to have.
Same. And we will see you on the start line somewhere soon.
Woo-hoo!